What's up, gamers? We're back. It's another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Shocking, I know. This time, I am back again with another Genesys format, little small decklist profile kind of shindig. So I did watch recently. I've been looking through YGO PRODECK.com, as you know, the premier Yu-Gi-Oh site to look at people's deck lists and such. And I saw an innovation by sorry, down in EU, there was this innovation with Fire King Dean Kabui's Fire King Jurrac Little Brew, which I thought was interesting. So I was like, let's try to bring it here to Genesys. I'm pretty sure someone already has one here for Genesys, but this is what I'd like to tack along. So in Genesys, we'll let you know there are points in here with some of the Fire King cards. Ponix is 10, Kirin is 10, and Ulcanix is 20. This is all 100 points, as that's the standard limit. So I think you can get away with 2 Ulcanix. I put in a second Barong because you do just want to get your things rolling from there. So I really like this deck. What I really like about the Jurrac version is that you are running Jurrac Megalo and Astero to summon Jurrac Meteor on your opponent's turn. You're goddamn throwing rocks at your opponent. It's very funny. You don't need Nibiru. This is better Nibiru. Because Nibiru costs points, and well, we don't got much left. So let's break it down real quick. 3 legendary Fire King Ponix. If a monster you can originally fire is destroyed by a card effect, summon this card from your hand, and if it's normal special summon, add a Fire King spell trap from your deck to your hand, and during the next standby phase after this card was destroyed and sent to the graveyard by battle card effect, mind you, add this card from your graveyard to your hand. Fire King High Avatar Kirin. During the main phase, if this card is in your hand, quick effect, you can destroy one other fire monster in your hand or face up field, and if you do, special summon this card, and if it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, summon a Fire King monster from your hand or graveyard, then destroy a card on the field. Both of those effects are hard once per turn. Sacred Fire King Garunix. If a monster that was originally fired is destroyed by battle card effect, summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when the monster was destroyed, or hand if not. If this card is normal special summon, destroy a fire beast, warrior, winged beast monster from your hand, deck, or face up field, except Garunix. And if you do, this card gains attack equal to half of that monster's original attack that it had there until the end of this turn. And we are running 2 Fire King Courtier Ulcanix. If it's normal special summon, destroy one other fire monster. And if you do, from your hand or face of field, and if you do, add 1 fire beast, warrior, winged beast monster in deck to your hand, except herself. And then this card, and then you can make this card's level become the added monsters. And if it's destroyed to the graveyard, you summon Fire King Avatar Garunix from your deck in defense. Here, you're running 2 Barong. Face of Fire King monster is destroyed by battle by card effect. You special summon this card from your hand, and during the next standby phase after this card is destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you add a Fire King monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. We're playing 1 Fire King Arvata. When a monster effect is activated while this monster is on the field, you quick effect, you can negate the activation if you destroy 1 other fire monster in your hand or face up field. And if it's destroyed since the graveyard, you target a fire beast, warrior, winged beast monster in the graveyard, except itself. Special summon, negate its effects, and then destroy during the end phase. We are playing 1 Rangbali. Arvata is monster effects, Rangbali is small traffic effects. However, Rangbali can special summon itself like Barong if a Fire King monster we control is destroyed by card effect. However, unlike Arvata, though, he does not revive anything, so there's some trade-off to that. It's like the weird mixed baby between Barong and Arvata. We are playing 1 Fire King High Avatar Garunix because Ulcanix does name it. He does come up sometimes. He is a board wipe, which is great. The free DD Crow, Jurrac Megalo. We are playing 3 Megalo. The first 2 effects right here do not matter. The one that does matter, if this card is destroyed by battle card effect, you can send 1 Jurrac monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, except itself. You are sending Astero to the graveyard. I'll get to this stuff in just a moment. We are playing also a Rescue Waste package because it's free. Impulse contributes self-summon fire attacker. Fire attacker gets draw 2, discard 1. Ideally, it helps us draw into Kirin and Megalo. Hopefully. If not, just gets us to more starters. 2 FKI, 3 Sanctuary. I don't think you need to run 3. 2 is more than enough, and Sanctuary is there to make sure FKA doesn't blow up your own shit, right? 2 Skybird, 1 Circle. Circle goes come up as well. You can destroy, say, baby Ponix to summon, say, an Ulcanix from graveyard. And then if you have, say, Garunix, Garunix would trigger, and then Ulcanix would trigger and such. We are playing Extrav. It is an Extrav deck. The Extra doesn't really matter too much. Ideally, you want to make sure you don't banish your Astero or Meteors. And Garunix Eternity, because it does play a big role sometimes. 3 Seventh Tachyon, we do have 105 as our main search target for it. It is a rank 4 fire, which gets us Ulcanix or, in some events, Arvata, Barong, Rangbali. Side deck is completely up to you. I do got the free Skullmeisters. Fighterbringer of Untimes is a pretty good spell trap card. Spell as removal. Removal is pretty hard, as Lightning Storm is 40 points. Duster is 30. Raigeki is 7. I mean, you could probably again, we are at the 100, so it's kind of rough to get those in. Ulti Slayer, Garura, Mereologic Aggregator is our target. Dark Ruler no more, and Breakthrough Skill. Again, this could be whatever you want. I just couldn't think of anything for the last slots. Jurrac Astero, we do not care about any of this stuff here. What we do care about is this last effect. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, banish 2 Jurrac monsters from your graveyard. Including this card, you special summon 1 Jurrac Meteor from your extra deck and is treated as a synchro summon. You always have 2 because you destroy Megalo, and this does banish for cost. Jurrac Meteor, if synchro summon, destroy all cards on the field. You don't care about the summoning the tuner from the graveyard. The idea is you can set up this on your opponent's turn, like from turn 0. So if your opponent gets a little greedy, it's like you can summon Meteor at any time. I do have Garunix Eternity, Hyang of the Fire Kings, generic rank 8. If exceeds summon, you can destroy all the monsters on the field. Ideally, you summon this off of FK Sanctuary, which makes you Exceed summon Fire Exceeds with only Fire King monsters you control. Cestus, 7th Tachyon target, and 2 Dingyusus. You could probably play more Ulti Slayer targets. Ding Dong here is fine. You generally you could play another rank 8 or just probably maybe another extra Garura or Mereologic Aggregator for your Ulti Slayers. So yeah, I do got a little combo to show off real quick of how to get this thing set up. So here we do got Ponix and a Megalo here. So this is just normal Fire King stuff, right? We go Ponix to get ourselves Sanctuary, right? And then from Sanctuary we get ourselves FKI. We'll then destroy Ponix to get Garunix from deck. Now, since there was a fire monster that was destroyed by battle card effect, Garunix will then trigger to summon itself. And then Garunix will then destroy Barong from deck, getting the attack, but it doesn't really matter because it's our first turn. So we'll go to end phase, draw phase, Garunix goes back, standby phase. We do, mind you, these both are mandatory, so Barong will get his search, you will get Fire King High Avatar Kirin, and then Ponix will then trigger, you get your little boy, right? And then on your opponent's turn, you let them combo, blah, blah, blah. Then, when you think it's the right time, you go Fire King High Avatar Kirin, you destroy Megalo in hand to summon Kirin, and then you're going to activate the effect of Megalo Engrave, which dumps Astero. Then from here, you have 2 main options. If your opponent special summons another monster, you can then activate Fire King Sanctuary, right, to exceed into Garunix Eternity, Hyang of the Fire Kings, which destroys all of the monsters on the field. If you don't want to do that, you can also just activate Astero from graveyard, banish itself in Megalo to summon a Meteor from graveyard. If they still kept going and they just I don't care about Garunix Eternity, they still keep going, you summon Meteor. Meteor's gonna blow up everything, right? From here, since FKI, or technically a card in our field zone, will be destroyed by card effect, you can destroy a fire monster to protect it. So this does stay on the field. You would just apply the effect, destroy everything. We're just going to destroy that Ponix, right? And then from here, we're going to activate Garunix Eternity to summon back just regular Fire King Garunix. Destroy Kirin, right? And then Kirin's going to bring back a Barong and destroy a Barong. Ignore that. You destroy Barong and then draw a standby phase. Barong gets a search. I'm going to grab it. Ulcanix. And then, of course, you just do whatever you want after that, essentially, right? You have full follow-up for Ulcanix and whatever other cards you have in hand. You might have had a Seventh Tachyon, for example, to get to it. So instead of getting Ulcanix, you could get a Rangbali or Arvata, of course, right? Very good. I really like this deck. I do think it's one of the bigger contenders here. I will say, though, there is one elephant that we have to address, and that is Dimension Shifter. I do have a deck that deals with that does play a shifter. I'm coming up with that soon. Do hope you guys watch, and thank you all for watching. Don't forget, pop the bird.